Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, only one. So there's big news to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. A crazy couple of days in the real world. So, I can't believe I'm starting my video here. This is my kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. But what is underneath these tea towels? Well, these tea towels are here to dry out something that was left outside my house. These are here for weights. God, I was not happy about this. These were left in a puddle outside. The postman, he's a really good guy. Great guy. He's a great guy. He left these in the worst possible... Look at that, man. I don't know if you can see the water damage of that. Bloody hell, man. I think I need to get a... I think I'm going to need to take your advice, Daniel, and get a hairdryer on that. It's really wet still. I might just keep them... I want them to dry out naturally, but the box was sodden. What have I done with the box? I've put it away now. Hang on. Yeah, man, here's the box. Look at it. It's so wet. It's just, I've never had anything. It would have been better if these were... If a box was left in the rain, it would be all right, but these weren't in the rain. They were sat in a goddamn puddle. So I, opened the box quickly, the one you just saw there. And inside that, I thought, oh, thank God for that. It's something that's got a shipper box or inside box. But now that was wringing wet. I mean, look at it. It's all receded, peeled away. Oh, look at that. Fuck. So I'm not happy about that. But I was going to do a video anyway, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the gunship, which has backed and all that is done. And the final figure was higher. So we'll go upstairs in a minute, we'll have a little chat about that, and I'll show you some changes in my room as well, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, that's what I'm doing here, drying out these figures. So this is not a review or an overview of the new retro wave. I forgot I even managed to get one of these. Star Action figures it was. But I will talk about that and look at them in detail in another video. But how bad is that, man? These are alright. That took the worst... that hit because it was flush with the wall of the box, which was closest to the wet, so that was a shame. But everything's good except for this one, and this has nothing to do with the postman or Star Action figures. That's a Hasbro thing. Isn't that typical, man? That's like my favorite card back I was looking for, and it's got a crease on it, man. So anyway, okay, well, that's enough from down here. I'm going to cover these up, sort them out, let them dry out, and then I'm going to go upstairs, folks. Oh, I forgot to tell you one thing. This was delivered and it's been here for 24 hours. Any normal person would have opened it by now, but I'm waiting for the weekend, just so you know, folks. I shared the news that this arrived with my Patreon followers yesterday, but my plan is to have a full day to open it and enjoy it and film it in natural light, so that will be this Saturday. So if you can bear with me till then. But very exciting. I just didn't want to rush it in my evenings when I get in from work. Racing against time to film it and then get it together. Then I've got to edit it, and I've got other stuff I do in the evenings in the week. So I can't do that. So I'm going to wait till this Saturday. And then I will do it and deal with it then. But the Cantina is here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the deluxe, I believe. I'm expecting the other one as well, the standard, just so I could get hold of the tonic assisters and have them loose, so I bought 2 of them, but still looking forward to that, folks. And so here we are. So give yourselves a pat on the back, or congratulations if you backed the gunship. So it's finally a reality, folks, and it was 5 out of 5 for TVC, so very well done. Congratulations. I'm really looking forward to it. And that was all sort of happening earlier in the week. And then my Cantina arrived yesterday, which was Wednesday. That finished back in on the Monday or Tuesday night, was it? And it finished on 10,541. So on the evening, I was watching John Miko and friends on a live stream. Tim was there, Kiwi Man. Stay with me, by the way, folks. I'm going to show you a few changes in the room. So stay tuned. And it jumped from 9,000 to 10,000. So the final score with all the loose ends tied up is 10,000, which gives us Trebor, wherever he is. This fella. So that's cool. At least that's something in it, because originally it just looked like we just unlocked the gunship. We didn't get anything else extra. Not that I really cared for any of the tiers as such. But at least we get him, and he's the kind of most unique Jedi. Definitely one that needs an update in terms of figure. But I do like that original one. Pretty good. So that's pretty cool, man. There were periods through the campaign because it was just such a slow process watching the number go up. I actually didn't think it was going to back. Then when it started getting momentum, it got to 5,000. Then it was just going up faster and faster. And I'll tell you this now, folks. I nearly did a video before the end of the backing just to talk about this video that was put out by Steve Evans, which was just phenomenal. I can't wait for this vehicle, man. It's just, you could see on there the weathering that Chris Reef talked about some time ago. He did sort of guarantee that this would have a wash, which is what the Ghost didn't have. I do like the Ghost. I've always been happy with it. You know, I haven't done anything with it really. I don't think I've actually been inside it since the day I reviewed it. But if I just pull back, it's in the background of all my videos now. And I love it. I love looking at that just as much as I love looking at the Falcon. Excuse the bits and bobs dotted around the room, folks. I've been tidying in here. But this does have a lovely finish to it, which is good. So I will look forward to seeing the Cantina when I open that, to see what that has. Because as we all know, this Streets of Tatooine was really under-weathered. No wash or anything on that. But I actually just have it there on the shelf for my kind of Jeddah little diorama thing going on there. But yeah, looking forward to that. So I was in here as well tidying up the room, and I flip-flopped around. I think I'm actually going to go back to having this as a Tatooine section, folks, which will be cool. This always was, well, these were my Tatooine shelves. Then for one reason or another, I kind of moved all my creatures over here. But what I did was, and this is all on Patreon, this is the extra footage you get if you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter, I ended up putting an extra shelf in here. I had a shelf from ages ago, from inside here, a couple of years ago now. I put some shelves where I used to have Detolfs in there, and they're a different style of shelf to these white floating shelves. And so I put one of the mismatched ones there, just because you can't really tell it's different from these, and I moved the one that was there to here because there was a massive gap. I didn't realise how big the space was up there. I've managed to fit in another shelf there, plus I could get my Rancor fitted in there. I actually wanted to put my fan bar up there and then make this the new prequel section, but then since he worked, I thought, you know what, and I like the idea of having a full-on Tatooine section because I've got some stuff from the original trilogy there. Then we go down to the prequels. I've got 2 pod races left and right. Then I've got like some key people involved with especially Phantom Menace there. And then I've not got any further than that. I just sort of like put the homestead there. Very much a prequels take on the homestead there. You've got I Won't Be Long, Padme, that scene there, and the Slaz speeder, and then, you know, that there. But my plan was to migrate all this stuff, get it all over here, and I was going to have my Cantina there. What I'm going to do when I review the Cantina is review it here, you know, as it is, as a piece, just like that is the Ghost. The Cantina has a shape in terms of the interior of the building. That'll be the main video I do, but then I'll do another video where I will move it to the shelves, because my full plan is to have it on the shelves, just going across, man. And then I'll be able to find a home for all of these Cantina aliens here. So I'm looking forward to it. It'll be really good. And so I figured that, well, why the hell not? Why don't I just put the Cantina here and all that stuff, and then it'll just be all Tatooine, you know what I mean? That's the plan. So that'll be good. Look forward to that. Is there anything else I want to tell you? Yeah, there is one more thing. I forgot to mention this in the last episode of Only One Fans. This is just a little bit random now, but this was a gift from my good friend Rich. His son Tom, who's a top guy, he gave me that as a gift. I just want to quickly show you it because I never got around to talking about it. Apparently it's legit, original 1999. These you may have seen these before. I never have, but they are just like little cards, man. You've got Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, Amidala, Jar Jar, Anakin, Qui-Gon. I can't remember where he said he got them from, but I nearly lost them. But I thought that was pretty cool, and they've been in my car since the Chinese we had that night. If you're watching, Rich, man, that was a long time ago. They've literally been in my car all that time, and I forgot about them. So sorry about that, Tom. But they're up here now in the collection room. And if you haven't already seen it, speaking of new content and stuff, I did review that, which is the new Star Speeder. Again, sorry about the mess, folks. There's loads of mess in here, but we're getting there. The Cantina will sort my life out. But I was quite proud that I made few changes. When was it I made changes in here? Last week it was, just the end of last week, and at the weekend sorting a few things out, which was quite nice. But yeah, onwards and upwards, folks. It's been a lot of grim news recently in the world, so if this has brought a bit of joy and happiness to what's going on, then thank you and good. But I'm looking forward to it. The winter's kicking in, and there's not going to be that much natural light. Like right now I'm filming when the sun has gone down, but there's plenty for me to be getting on with, and look forward to bringing you some more content, including opening TVC figures that are still to be opened. Loads more waves to arrive as well from Star action figures and such like. But still, the gunship is a reality now, folks, which is great. 5 out of 5 for TVC. Can't wait to get it. See those glass turrets as well. Brilliant stuff, man. Go TVC. Keep 3.75 alive. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.